Hey, what up, guys? gdoggcasey here. I just wanted to start off this video by apologizing for not putting out very reliable content in the past, I don't know, 2, 3, 4 months maybe. I've just been all over the place. I've been playing a bunch of different games. I moved to a new place and, been in between jobs here and there. Just a whole bunch of excuses that would, just stop me from being able to make videos regularly. I was putting out the League of Legends videos before because, they were pretty easy and I was playing LOL every night for a while, so, all I had to do was run for apps and play and then just upload the video. It was easy. But I've been fiending lately to put out some sort of new series, and I really want to dedicate some time to it and try to finish it and do a good job with it because as some of you may know, my videos are always sporadic. I start new series and I just never get the chance to finish them. So I kind of like the variety on my channel. It's nice to have a whole bunch of different games. I want to get something finished. So that's what this video is about. It's going to be, I have 4 games that I'm going to be showing you, and I'm going to be talking about the differences between, or the pros and cons of each game that I want to try. And I'd really appreciate it if you guys could leave some comments below letting me know which one you would most like to see. There's definitely a chance that I'll be doing, I might choose to do 2 of them, because I just have a lot of extra time these days and wouldn't mind just focusing a bit more on my YouTube channel. So the first game here is Dark Souls. You may or you probably know about it, maybe you don't. I'm going to talk about the pros and cons of this one, and I'm going to start with the cons because it's nice to end off on a good note. So the problems with me doing videos on Dark Souls. First of all, there is already quite a bit of content on YouTube, bunch of playthroughs. There's one really good walkthrough / let's play / playthrough of this game done by Hunter SC, and props to that guy because he has gotten me back into this game just from watching his videos, giving me something to follow and figure out what the hell I'm doing, because if you've played this game you know that you're probably going to be lost for the first, I don't know, long time. Second of all, it's a very hard game, so the updates may be not as regular as I would like, just because I could be struggling super hard to get past a certain zone. Now the good things about this game is that, first of all, it's fun as hell. As hard as it is and as frustrating as it is, it's a lot of fun. It's so satisfying when you finish off a zone and you kill that boss and you just don't ever have to go there again. It feels really good. Also, if you have not happened to see some of these playthroughs already, then this will give you a chance to kind of find out what to do. I know how to start off on a high note, get yourself some good gear to start with, and I've been doing a lot of research on the builds and shit, so I can give you sort of a helping hand with that. Also, it is relatively easy for me to record, and I've been spending a lot of time on this game lately. In the past week or 2, I've been playing pretty much nothing but Dark Souls. So, that is another bonus for me because it just makes me want to play it even more when I'm actually going to be recording and showing you guys how to get through some of these zones. So that's probably about it for Dark Souls. If you haven't heard about it, check it out. But the next game is going to obviously be MLB The Show 2012. Now, there's really not that many cons to go with this game as far as uploading and creating videos for it, because baseball is one of the first sports games I decided to try out when it comes to uploading and putting videos on YouTube. I guess the one con would be time. It takes quite a long time to play these games. So if I was going to do something with baseball, I have to make sure that I have the time available to, first of all, play, and then second of all, edit. Editing baseball games can be pretty long, but I love doing it, so it's a lot of fun. And obviously, the good things about the baseball is, like I just said, I love doing it. I love playing the game. I love having a reason to play the game, because when I'm just playing by myself, doing a franchise or whatever, and nobody really sees what I'm doing, it just kind of gets boring after a while. So as far as that goes, Yeah, baseball is like definite candidate to be putting videos up. I have a couple options. I don't want to do a franchise mode because that just takes super long, like way long. Each game is like an hour, hour and a half, and it would suck all the time out of my day. But I have two options for you guys if you want to see some baseball. One, I can create a pitcher in Road to the Show, and two, I can create a fielder in Road to the Show. The good thing about the pitcher is that it would be really easy for me to put out like specific videos, so you can see this game, maybe one or two games per video, and it's really easy to follow the pitcher. Um, Now, the thing about that is it can get a little repetitive, not so much repetitive, but you know, there's only so many times you can watch a pitcher throw the ball before you realize that you've seen this a million times already. But the good thing about it is that if you're into following stats, if you want to see how well my pitcher's doing, you want to see me advance through the majors, maybe win a Cy Young award, win an MVP award, that'd be pretty cool. So I'm definitely down to do that. And the batter side of things, it's for me, it's a little bit tough to figure out what clips to show you. I mean, I could show you every clip, but there's going to be a lot of ground balls and pop flies and strikeouts and stuff like that. But then you get to see home runs, you get to see stolen bases, you get to see, I don't know, nice defensive plays if I'm going to be in the outfield or in the infield. So it's a little bit more variety. So there's always that, and as I said, there's basically nothing really wrong with putting up a baseball video. You can see here, I've just put on the demo mode and recorded this just so you can get a look at the game and see if it's something that you wouldn't mind looking at. And if I were to do two series, then this one would probably be one of them, I think, just because I need an excuse to play this game. Take a look as this guy shoots a pop fly over to left center field, and we will move on to the next game. Now, the next game, I'm actually slightly excited, I don't want to say scared, but like, I've never done UFC or fighting games at all on my channel. This UFC game, though, is really good, in my opinion. It's the best one out there. I find it really realistic, and the mechanics are really good. We're watching Brock Lesnar versus Dos Santos. I forget his first name right now. I don't follow UFC all that much, but I definitely know these two guys. Again, we're just watching the computers play here. Now, the cons with doing UFC is I'm not too confident in my ability to commentate over a fight, but I could learn, and that would be a pro. It would be like learning how to do this and showing you guys some exciting fights. Another con is this game is pretty difficult, and I don't want to play it on an easy mode. If you're familiar with this game, you know that there's quite a few difficulties. I play on the one that's below expert. I think it's either called experienced or advanced. I'm starting to think it's called advanced. And there's definitely a good amount of wins and good amount of losses coming from my side, so it would give me something to work on. I can play this game, learn to get better. And I mean, it would be pretty cool to see like huge knockouts or big submissions or even like fights that go right down to the wire and get called by decision. So, it would be exciting, I think. And again, this is another top candidate for me. They're all top candidates. That's why I'm showing you all these games. So we've got the Dark Souls done. That would be like the action RPG game. We have the baseball, which is obviously the pure sports. You're going to be seeing either a pitcher or a batter. Not both, though, because I would rather just focus on one, I think, at least for now. We'll see how things go with that. And then we got the action-packed fighting games here for UFC. And as I said already, this game is really good. It's top quality for sure. It's a lot of fun to play. And the career mode for this one, which is what I would do on my channel, is definitely up there in quality, especially compared to like all the other, like NCAA Road to Glory, NHL Be a Pro, the My Players for NBA and all that. This one is up there with the best of them. We see Brock Lesnar laying a beating on Dos Santos here, or Dos Santos, whatever his name is. And with that, we will move on to the final game. This one... Oh, wait, what's going on here? Alright, well, we're going to watch a little bit of a replay clip here, I guess. And 1 second. Alright, that was worthless. Okay, so sorry about that. Low quality videos made by me. Anyways, this is the final game. This one is a PC game called Avernum, and it is a RPG, as you can see, top-down, isometric style. It's basically like you click around to walk, and there's lots of gear to equip. Bunch of different ways you can build your characters. You start off, well, you have a four-person party, and you can build them however you want. You can go with the base classes they give you, like soldier, rebel, sorcerer, priest. There's a bunch of them, but I like to do custom, where I just make like my own and build a party from there. This game has crap tons of exploration, crap tons of enemies to fight, and crap tons of ways to build your characters. There's a ton of different cities as well. It's a very high quality RPG in my opinion. I mean, graphics are not all that awesome, but if you want to see me, stumble around and figure this game out, I played a little bit. I kind of have the basics down for how to build a party and stuff like that, but I have no idea what happens in the story and how long it'll take. But I need a reason to play this game because it is the story is incredible as far as I've gotten. I've played for maybe, I guess you can say, 2 hours, and I haven't even scratched the surface yet. But it is, as far as I've read, it's just really well written, as well as really, how do I say this? Like, you want to explore the area, you want to go into towns and talk to all the NPCs and figure out their stories and do their side quests and stuff, because it opens up more of the story and more of the world. Really interesting concept. The four of you have basically, you basically don't fit in with the empire that's on the surface of Earth. So imagine if we were on Earth, like the empire controls the entire Earth. So imagine if our entire world was controlled by one empire, and if you don't fit in, or if you're a criminal, then you get thrown into Avernum, which is this area. Basically, it's underground, and instead of like executing off all their criminals, they just send them down to Avernum to survive. And if they die, whatever, they die. If they can make a living down there, then good for them. So you encounter all sorts of different people in Avernum. You encounter criminals, you encounter people who are just fighting to survive, and there's cities and stuff down there. Some are actually thriving, and some people are actually happy down here, away from the Empire, if they don't agree with how things go. So I guess the pros with this, or the cons with this game would be, well, first, it's going to be really long. Second of all, I'm doing it mostly, well, pretty much 100% blind. But I think that can turn into a pro as well, because it'll be kind of fun to figure out this game with me. And if you guys have played it, then you can give me tips and strategies or builds or whatever, and help me out in where I should be going. And if not, if you just like to watch me, I mean, it's not that hard of a game where I'm going to be like literally stumbling around, like not knowing what to do. I played RPGs, I know how to handle them. But it's nice to discover a world instead of me have already beaten the game like 50 times and then now I'm going to show you every single thing. I want to explore every nook and cranny and figure out what's going to happen in the game. So this is pretty much all I got for you. We got these 4 games. If there's anything else you want to see besides these 4, let me know. Chances are I have it, or I can find a way to get it. PS3 and PC are the 2 gaming consoles that I have available to me. So keep that in mind. Don't forget about emulators. I know how to work emulators. I can get pretty much any game on Game Boy Advance, Super Nintendo, regular Nintendo, Sega, whatever you want, if there's something that you feel like you really want to see. And if I agree with that, or if I'm interested in it, then chances are I can probably do it. So thanks for watching, guys. I apologize with that little hiccup in the commentary earlier. I just wanted to make sure I didn't leave in a super long UFC in-between rounds clip that you guys didn't need to see. So yeah, thanks again for watching, guys. I hope you enjoy, and please don't forget to leave a comment, because it will help me greatly in trying to figure out what I want to do. I've just been fiending making YouTube videos. It's been way too long that I've done something kind of steady on YouTube. So once again, leave a comment below. Let me know what you want to see, and have a great day. See ya.